Welcome to the meditation segment of the Lifeyness podcast. I'm your guide, Professor Sarah. If you've been here before and you just want to jump to the meditation, go ahead and begin at about 1.5 minutes. If it's your first time here, thank you for listening. This is a meditation story retreat, a little break from your day, and a narrative that I hope you find inspiring and relaxing. This is one small way to practice what I call lifeyness, a playful term for the idea of joyful embodiment. Now, a retreat is meant to provide rest and renewal, and even though this one is just an audio version, I hope you come away feeling restored and having a shiny new perspective on life. If nothing else, the meditation story retreat should soothe your mind and give you time for some cleansing deep breaths. You can simply listen to the story, or you can meditate and practice self-care. And if you find benefit from this meditation, be sure to subscribe to the podcast and follow me at Book of Lifeyness on Instagram. So get as comfy as you can in your own space and enjoy. Today's meditation story retreat takes us to an imaginary space inside of a magical wooden box. Take a moment to let go of the outside world. Exhale everything out, all of the toxins and the stress. Take a big cleansing breath in. Hold it at the top. And then let everything out. Take one more big breath. Then release it. And keep in mind that the music in the background is exactly 60 beats per minute, which is similar to a calm and resting human heartbeat. So go ahead and sync up with the music as you take 5 more cleansing breaths, deeply in and out. Breathing in and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Deeply inhale, filling up your lungs. And exhale. One last long inhale. And make the exhale even longer. Continue taking normal breaths and continue to relax deeper and deeper. Let all the muscles melt and allow your imagination to bring you into your cheeriest childhood bedroom. Perhaps your actual bedroom, or maybe one you just conjure up as an ideal, safe, and happy place. There's a beautiful oak music box sitting on the dresser near a sunny window. The kind of jewelry box with twinkly music that maybe you had as a child. It's a warm spring day and the window's open. The white curtains billow slightly in the air. As you touch the top of the music box, you feel warm sun rays on your hand. You pick up the music box and set it on the floor as you kneel beside it on a fluffy gray rug. As you slowly open the lid of the music box, a soothing melody begins to play, and a tiny figure begins to twirl. Seated in front of the music box, you close your eyes and pretend for a moment that you are the dancer. And suddenly you become the little figure in the music box. You look down and notice that you're dressed in the most exquisite gown you could ever imagine, and suited in your most glowing and healthy body. Whatever that means for you. You are you, but your outward appearance is the strongest and most beautiful version of you. You're not something or someone else, just the best physical shape, most glowing skin, youthful, confident, glamorous, whatever it means for you. You are dressed in the finest outfit, prepared for a performance of a lifetime. The music box is still open, and then you see that everyone who you want to impress is there, whether that's your parents or your boss or your spouse or your crush or hundreds of adoring fans. And you've shown up and you're perfect on that music box stage. You perform and they applaud. But then the music box slowly closes and you're completely alone. The music is gone. At least you can relax because it's dark and no one's watching. So you lay flat in the closed box and there is complete silence. Very quickly, you begin to feel lonely. Then you remember you're not actually alone. Recall that you are in the hands of a larger version of yourself. You are being held and cherished, always, even when the box is closed. As you lay there in silence, you begin to really relax. I mean, fully relax, like a very sleepy babe in arms. Suddenly, it's okay that it's silent. It's okay that you're alone. And in this acceptance, you somehow feel less lonely. You can sense the real energy of your own body, and you begin to explore the sensations you've never paid attention to before. The electricity coming from your heartbeat and from the bottoms of your feet and your spine and your legs and the top of your head. Then you realize how uncomfortable it is in this perfect gown. So unrelaxed and itchy. That beautiful material is actually very scratchy and tight and makes your stomach cramp. Then you realize that some of your muscles are still tight, that your eyes could relax a little more in their sockets, and your jaw has been clenched, so you begin to relax them one by one. You massage your shoulders and the back of your head, and as you're touching along your skull, you can feel that you're attached to a rod that's been controlling you. You are, after all, the music box dancer. You thought the most important thing was to put on a show for others, but suddenly you realize you don't know what the most important thing is. You're not sure. So you decide to detach from the mechanism You gently disconnect yourself from the rod. It's actually easier than you thought it would be, and you begin to pull away. This makes you feel a little dizzy, so you lose your balance and you slip off the pedestal. But then you find there's a lovely slide that catches you. It's made with silky cushions, so your downward slide is smooth and comfortable. It was only frightening for a moment, and now you're moving down quickly with childlike wonder and joy. You trust it's taking you somewhere better. You magically slip right into the most comfortable and fun clothing you've ever worn. Maybe it's an outfit from childhood. Maybe it's your favorite sweatpants, or a really comfy silk dress or PJs. In any case, it's something you can play in. Play clothes. And as you descend and fall to the bottom into a nest of soft pillows, you look around in the darkness and realize there are others like you, right here. Someone hands you a small lantern, and you switch on the soft yellow light. The others begin lighting their lanterns as well. And you begin to recognize each other's faces. These are people in your life who you can play with. They are childhood friends, or maybe your own children, or perhaps your spouse, or a best friend that you've lost contact with, or people you don't even know yet, but you can tell by looking in their faces that they are good playmates, people you can trust and have fun with and build things with, people who share and play fairly and create new things and colorful landscapes. They know how to hug, how to talk and laugh with you. And not only that, but they've also detached from their mechanisms and left their pedestals behind. They too are dressed in their favorite clothing, and they have huge smiles on their faces. You all sit in a circle. Maybe it's a small circle of 3, or maybe it's a big circle, depending on what makes you feel most comfortable and happy. And then you all decide to do that favorite thing you used to love to do in childhood. Maybe you're going to color on a gigantic coloring book with huge paintbrushes and wild shades. Maybe you're going to do cartwheels or build a Lego castle. Or maybe it's something from adulthood. Perhaps you're going to go to the ice cream shop together, or climb a tree and find a bird's nest, or do each other's hair, or try on each other's clothes, or make up a dance, or create a new board game. When you're done and everyone's exhausted, you retreat to your own little nest of pillows and you snuggle down into the deepest sleep you've ever known. Maybe with a favorite pet at your feet. It's a restorative sleep that will give you new kinds of energy and creativity upon waking. So whenever you become exhausted in your life, or run down, or overexposed to too many pressures, return to this cheery bedroom next to the sunny window, inside of the beautiful music box, down the silky slide, and into the softest, sleepiest nest of pillows in the whole wide world, near friends who will let you play and keep you safe.